The coming months in General Hospital promise escalating drama that could culminate in a mystery that shocks Port Charles to its core, the potential shooting of Cyrus Renault. Speculation runs rampant over who might take such drastic action, especially if the truth about Sam McCall's death points directly to Cyrus's underhanded tactics. If such a story unfolds, it could lead to a riveting Who Shot Cyrus storyline, replete with twists, red herrings, and a lineup of suspects whose motives span personal grief, revenge, and justice. This type of whodunit would not only captivate viewers, but also breathe new life into ongoing character arcs, ensuring that the resolution leaves audiences guessing until the very end. The list of possible perpetrators is as intriguing as it is extensive. Sonny Corinthos, known for taking the law into his own hands when it comes to protecting his family, would undoubtedly be high on that list. His history with Cyrus is stained with violence and retribution, making him a prime suspect if Cyrus meets a bloody fate. However, Sonny's well-known reputation could make him an easy scapegoat, allowing for a more complex narrative where the true culprit is far less predictable. Jason Morgan, ever the silent enforcer and devoted protector of his loved ones, could also be a logical suspect. If the pain of losing Sam, combined with the need to safeguard those left behind, propels him to act, his involvement could deepen the character's moral conflict and loyalty struggles. Other potential suspects include Sam's immediate family and close circle. Christina Corinthos Davis, driven by fierce loyalty and the pain of her half-sister's loss, could surprise everyone by taking a drastic step in her quest for justice. Such an action would not only add layers to Christina's character, but also explore the extent of her resolve and capacity for retribution. Alexis Davis, already overwhelmed with grief and guilt, could reach her breaking point. If she believes Cyrus played a part in her daughter's death, her reaction might defy the controlled, legalistic boundaries she usually adheres to. Molly Lansing Davis could similarly be pushed into a grey area, adding a generational twist to the storyline that examines how far different members of one family might go for the sake of vengeance. Even Drew Quartermain's involvement can't be ruled out. With his ties to Sam and the memories they shared, Drew's desire for justice could push him to the forefront as a possible assailant. Danny Morgan, while younger and often overlooked as a potential suspect, could be thrown into the limelight if the show hints at a character-driven development involving anger or misguided attempts to protect his mother's memory. This would add emotional weight to the story, showcasing the ramifications of trauma on Sam's surviving children and raising questions about how far the idea of crafting a mystery around Cyrus's potential shooting serves more than just suspense. It sets the stage for deep character introspection and alliances that might form or fracture under the strain of suspicion. A narrative woven with interrogations, whispered accusations, and a slow unfurling of truths would grip fans, allowing relationships to evolve in surprising ways. Just as the town rallied when Sonny shot John Jagger Cates, this new mystery could pull in a range of characters, each with their own vested interest in the outcome and a hidden reason for wanting Cyrus gone. If the show takes this direction, the focus could shift from the villain himself to the impact his demise has on Port Charles. Jeff Kober's portrayal of Cyrus has been riveting, infusing the character with a menacing charisma that keeps viewers invested. However, there's growing sentiment that his story might be approaching its natural conclusion. Cyrus's periodic appearances have maintained a certain level of tension, but a dramatic send-off would give closure while opening new avenues for storytelling. A mysterious end for Cyrus, one shrouded in ambiguity and multiple layers of deceit, would give his character a lasting legacy and provoke emotional responses from both the characters on screen and the audience. The question then becomes, what would be the consequences of such a revelation? If the show chooses to obscure the identity of the shooter for several weeks, or even months, it could spin out a web of subplots that explore hidden allegiances and unlikely suspects. This strategy would allow the writers to play with the idea of red herrings, where trust is tested and old grievances resurface. Unexpected partnerships might form as characters team up to find the truth, while others might work quietly to protect the person they believe responsible. The show's history of leveraging intricate plots makes this an ideal storyline to showcase the best of what General Hospital offers: intense drama, intricate character dynamics, and the perennial battle between justice and personal loyalty. Before any bullets are fired, however, the groundwork must be laid, starting with the looming autopsy report that has everyone on edge. The report's findings could be the match that lights the powder keg, confirming suspicions of sabotage involving Sam McCall's IV bag. If evidence directly implicates Cyrus Renault, the chain reaction could be instantaneous. The town, already simmering with grief and mistrust, would be poised to erupt. The timing, coming after Lulu Spencer's ventilator failure, another suspected act of tampering, would suggest a pattern of malevolence that leaves no doubt about Cyrus's willingness to eliminate obstacles without remorse. Cyrus's potential culpability raises the stakes for everyone involved. Port Charles is no stranger to dramatic revelations, but few would compare to the implications of this. If the autopsy report unveils sabotage as the cause of Sam's fatal heart attack, the pressure will mount on everyone who has ever crossed paths with Cyrus. The fallout could be immense, pushing even those on the fringes of Sam's circle to confront their loyalties and question their own capacity for revenge. This multifaceted setup would ensure that each character is drawn into the narrative, either as an investigator, a suspect, or someone with something to hide. As Port Charles teeters on the edge of chaos, General Hospital fans should brace for an explosion of drama that tests the mettle of their favourite characters. With secrets poised to be exposed and relationships on the brink, the unfolding mystery of who shot Cyrus, if indeed he's the target, could become one of the show's most talked-about arcs. The anticipation for the next chapters is palpable, promising episodes filled with suspense, emotional confrontations, and the potential for shocking revelations that leave lasting ripples throughout the community.